What's up YouTube? It's me, Jess, and I'm an opera singer. Today's video is going to be the very first performance analysis video on Miss Diana Navarro singing El Perdón with subtitles in English. Let's go.
Las veces que me engañaste, por los hijos que no me diste, las promesas que no cumpliste y los besos que no sentiste, el perdón, el perdón. Por haberte callado tanto, las mujeres que mantuviste, por los abrazos manipulados, por los enfados descontrolados, el perdón. El perdón.
Oh my god. Oh my god, don't cry. Don't cry. Her phrasing is immaculate. She just did a really long phrase. She made that long phrase just sound so melodic and so connected. There was a part within the instrumentals that had a leading tone in it, and it was kind of a held moment.
El perdón. Callado tanto.
And so it was a nice touch to add that hold there, and then when she came back in, the resolve came. It was so beautiful. This song has really deep lyrics. It seems like it's about infidelity, and the way that she's singing this on screen, it looks like this comes from a personal experience. I liked how there was that super long melodic line, and when she reached up to one of the upper notes, she did a little bit of a crack on it, so it didn't start immediately with a resonated sound. But it was kind of like this delayed effect. But what was nice was right after that, the line kept on going, and she kept that connected, consistent line with it, which was really beautiful.
Las mujeres que mantuviste, por los abrazos manipulados, por los enfados descontrolados, el perdón.
I'm so excited to hear what the chorus is going to sound like.
Perdón. Te lo da.
Wait, pause. Have any of you seen her sing live? Like, this is not a live setting, so she's lip syncing to a pre-recorded track. I'm so curious because the way that she is moving her mouth with the pre-recorded track, it's barely moving. She's keeping her mouth pretty still while singing quite a bit of notes. That's really fascinating to me, and I'm very curious to know if she does that same technique live. If you have any idea, this is my first time seeing her, please let me know down in the comment section. Wow, so that held note was gorgeous. It was clean right from the start, and then you got a higher level of intensity as the note was prolonged. Beautiful, smart thing to do when you're just sitting on the note. Don't just sing a long note the same way from right when you start to the finish. No, give it some sort of journey, even though it's sitting on the same note. Now you can do that in different types of ways. Most people would think, okay, start piano, get a little bit the forte, then go back to piano. Well, that's one way you can think about it in literal dynamic terms, but dynamics can also play a big role in long held notes emotionally. If you have an emotional journey within your mind, you will hear that emotional journey within the note. You don't really even have to really think about dynamics in a sense of let me start small, let me get louder, let me get small, and then let me get super, super pianissimo. If you really commit to the emotional connection that you have within the song and why you're holding that note for so long, it will come out. She did that beautifully, both times too.
Que eras mi dueño, manipulando todos mis sueños, enredándome con caricias, engatusándome con mentiras, el perdón.
Oh my God.
El perdón. Por haberte sentido sucio con el amor que mi amor te daba, despreciándome con silencios, la avaricia tu viva estampa, el perdón.
Oh my God, these lyrics are so gut-wrenching. Like, forgiveness is given by God, but not by me. Oh my God, the wrath. And then you saw the emotion. Yes, from beginning to now, I've seen emotional commitment. You saw that emotional commitment intensify so much within just her mouth movement. Yes, you saw it in her eyes. Okay, so I want you all to pay attention to the way that she says, por haberte sentido sucio. Look at her mouth, the way that she starts to really intensify her facial expressions as she's going through this emotional journey on this word sucio. Filthy, dirty, the emotion on that. And then it just kept getting more intense. There was actually a couple of moments where she wasn't singing. The camera hasn't moved. She is the center of the screen. Anything she does outside of character is gonna show immediately. That is a lot of pressure, and she has done this so far flawlessly. There was a moment where she didn't have anything to say. It was going in between, I think, from the chorus to the next verse. She stayed so much so in character, and I always emphasize, you can tell a true artist from what they're doing when they're not saying anything. When you watch opera, watch what people are doing when they're not saying anything, when they're not singing anything. When you go and watch your next TV show, watch all of the actors when they're not reading their lines. That will show you a moment of truth in their commitment. This is A+. It's been fantastic all the way through. I think it's interesting the way that she is singing these two phrases. The forgiveness is given by God. That's one phrase. And then, but not by me. Now, the melodic line on is given by God is really stretched out, and it reaches a pretty high point within the melodic line, and she's bringing a good amount of chest voice up there, and she keeps the dynamics for most of the part at like a mezzo forte. She doesn't really back off on that long held note. However, when she goes to sing the second part, but not by me, that is still a bit of a stretched out line. I have noticed she tends to back away from the chest voice and really bring in more head voice as she flips up. And I think it's important to notice those two different dynamics, one right next to the other, and also look at the lyricism within the two different phrases. It's incredible.
Tú te has burlado de mí, ay, tú te has burlado de mí, tú te has burlado de mí, pero ha llegado tu fin.
Whoa, I was not expecting this. What the actual heck? I don't even know where to start. I don't even know if this is acting, if she is just really like in the moment. When the camera was fading out to a black, it started to fade from like her eyes, and then it eventually only came to where you can see like her mouth, and she could have stopped the acting there, but her mouth stayed like quivering as if she was still in this state of mind. And that's what I'm talking about, the commitment. Now, let's go back, because I want to point out, I think the theme of this video is going to be intensity. So the example I want to give is when she says, "But your end has come," and the long, super long phrase is on the word fin, which means end. So one, you're going to get intensity emotionally. Watch for those cues within her mouth and her eye, and just the commitment in the acting. And then as a result, you get this intensity feeling within the melodic line.
Pero ha llegado tu fin.
She keeps that commitment so focused throughout this whole phrase, throughout this whole song, really. It takes you along the journey with her. That's the power of everything that she is doing. Y'all, I'm shocked. I had no idea what I was getting into watching this video. If you liked all that you saw, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below, and also comment down below if you've seen her live. I'd love to hear your comments. Lastly, make sure you check out the description box for ways you can keep in touch with me, get access to exclusive perks, and or take an artistic development lesson with me. I hope you have a good day, and I'll see you soon. Bye!